Hey FlossTube, it's me, Hannah the Okie Stitcher, here with another FlossTube update. Today is Sunday, the 4th of August, 2024, and that's it. I know it's been a hot minute since the last time I updated. Life. We all know life. So I'm not gonna get into it right now. That will be for a later video. But I wanted to show you my stitching in case you don't follow me over on Instagram. Now, I do post more frequently and more on a regular basis, at least a couple of times a week over on Instagram. So if you ever miss me in between videos, check me out over there. It's _Okie_Stitcher. Okay, so my first one is, I hope this is coming out okay. I don't have my glasses on, so. All right, so 14 count white Eda, called for DMC. This is gonna be Stranger Things. It will be a gift for my oldest daughter for Yulnis. And 2 strands over 1 box, so 2 over 1 is what I'm stitching. The pattern is from Lunar Fox Stitches over on Instagram. I haven't checked out their site in a while, like their website. I follow them pretty closely on Instagram, but I haven't been to their shop in a while, so I'm not sure if their character pieces are for sale right now, because I know that they were, like they hadn't taken them down for something. I don't remember what the reason was. I think they were just trying to transition over to Etsy. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So on the 4th of July, I did this one. Now there is more to this pattern. This is a free pattern I found initially on Pinterest, but I did trace it back to the original designer's blog, and it is still available for free. And I do have this pattern linked in my Instagram. And there is a lot more to it. It's not just the numbers, it's like a whole pillow. I think there's a flag. It's like more primitive style. So it has like the numbers and a flag and I think a couple of stars. But it's really cute. The color for the floss is not called for. It's just whatever I had on hand. And the back stitching around the numbers is not called for either. That's just something that I did just because. 2 strands of DMC over 1 box, so 2 over 1, and the back stitching is also 2 strands. And the reason why I did this is because I really wanted to participate in, Joanne the Eclectic Stitcher's stitch along. It was hashtag red, white, and blue B-Day sale, I believe. If you go over to her videos, she obviously has all of the direct information on that sale. I believe it might still be going on, so check out her videos. And yeah, I wanted to stitch something, but all my patriotic stuff is all packed up and I don't have anything kitted up. I do have several pieces that I am going to be starting here in the next few years. Yeah, I know one will be later. Oh, sorry, I just realized the timeline may not work to start that one. But no, it won't. Dang it. Well, okay, well, it might be next year then. Okay, anyway. So another side piece to this one, these colors, okay, this was unintentional, but this reminds me of like a bicentennial 1970s, the color scheme, does it not? And also when I was stitching this on 4th of July, I was going back and forth between Rocky. I watched the first 3 Rockies, which is by far the best, and then I watched the Twilight Marathon that was on the Sci-Fi channel. So if you know, you know why this color scheme was appropriate. Anyway, so there's that. And then this one, I nicknamed it my pocket stitch because I literally keep it crumpled up in my pocket. I have like, yeah, this is just, it has to be durable. I don't think I've ever showed this, so here we go. This is 14 count white Eda. This pattern I did get off of Pinterest. I'm not sure where it came from originally. I tried and tried to find it, and I can't. I have found it on multiple blog posts, but it doesn't, like, even on the pattern, it doesn't say who the original designer is. So this is just for me, and it's the Pink Power Ranger, the original Mighty Morphin Pink Power Ranger. I have everything done down here, the belt's done and everything, and of course I have the outline done, and then the neck up is not complete, and half of this white diamond is not complete, and obviously this pink is not complete, but, and I am in no rush to get this done because I like not having to have a pattern to stitch this, and I like not having to change out colors frequently, and I don't have any other pattern that I know of anyway that is big and blocky like this. So I'm just taking my time. This is supposed to be a bookmark. This is a really big bookmark, so I don't think it's, I will not be using it as a bookmark. It'll just be a whatever. So then I got a lot done on my oldest daughter's stocking. Like, I am pretty close to a finish. So the fawn that is laying down is the toe of the stocking, and then it works its way up. So the second fawn is about half, the third fawn is about half, and then of course her name's gonna go in here, so that's the top of the stocking. And I've just been kind of like randomly doing the motifs in between because that's just how I roll. Sometimes those motifs, because you do only a couple of stitches at a time, they can get a little tedious, so I've just been skipping around. So yeah, and I did color complete the red, so that's pretty exciting. So this is on 14 count Ada by Grace Knows Fabrics. The fabric is called Reyes, R-H-Y-S, and I chose 14 count because I want it to be a little bigger, because I do plan on it being a functional stocking, not just a decoration. As I've mentioned before, you know, we don't always get a chance to put the tree up, but we always make a point to put the stockings up. So sometimes we use the stockings for everything, unless it's just too big for the stocking. So I want to make sure that as I'm stitching these and as I'm assembling them, that they're like really good to go. So I also last night started my youngest daughter's stocking, which is, so it's not much of a start, but this is the fabric. This is Once Upon a Time by, you guessed it, Christmas Fabrics. 14 count Ada. Don't know if I said that or not. This is my Supernatural needle minder. And this is the start. So this is 2 strands over 1, so 2 over 1. Oh, and if I forgot to mention on the others, all of these are 2 over 1, so 2 strands over 1 box of fabric. This is the floss that she picked for her name, the purple variegated DMC floss, the 52. And so you will see quite a bit of variegation as it moves its way across. So yeah, and then this stocking, I tried to print out a cover photo and I could not. So you're gonna have to use your imagination just a little bit, but it is the Aristocat kittens. They're down at the foot of the stocking, and it's like a snowbank with the kittens and like little Christmas ornaments, and then it goes up into trees, which I am not too sure about the trees, and snowflakes. So, and then of course at the top is the name. So I think what I'm gonna do is like the name, and I'm gonna do the snowflakes down, and then I'm gonna do the kittens and all that down at the bottom. And then once all that's done, then I'm gonna sit down with my daughter and be like, okay, do you want the trees? Do you not want the trees? Because I can do the trees if you want the trees, but with the pattern, I don't know. Personally, I don't know about the trees. But it is not my stocking. It is her stocking. If she wants the trees, I will do the trees. I'll just need to go buy the floss because that's the one color that I did not buy. So, yep, cute little start. Okay, and 14 count. So, this has been like the 14 count episode. It will probably be another month or so before I can post another video, and it will probably short like this, and it will probably be the same patterns, just because with everything going on, I just like, I'm a fairly monogamous stitcher anyway, but then add in like all the life stuff, and I like just having them. And then once I get some of these complete, okay, so the county fair is coming up, and I don't have the project with me because it's already like put up like in a special spot so it doesn't like get ruined. But I got my fair piece all done, and I'm super excited. It's coming up the 1st of September, so by the time that I get a chance to do another FlossTube, it'll probably be done, and I should probably be able to like show you whatever I got. I may not even place, I don't know, but you never know. I think that's it. I think that's all the stitchy stuff that I got going on. can't think of anything else to say, guys. So I am gonna let you go. I'm gonna get back to everything that I got going on, and I will talk to you in a month or so. All right, TTFN, ta-ta for now.